is always just a little safer with you folk around. Any way we can repay you? Done. Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Touching down.
Careful with that spacesuit. One serious puncture, and you're done.
Ah, lovely. Crimson Fleet. I'd forgotten I hadn't had my repeat for the pirates just yet.
My kill, my share.
Can't even work up a sweat. Take him down.
That's all you got?
I can stock up on junk. I'm going to end you!
Let's do this! alive. Yeah, now I got your attention. This is Nafa. I might not know all you,
If
but
I had to pick
you
something
sure as hell know
positive to
me.
say about the Crimson Fleet,
I'm the
I'd
oil
be at a
that
loss.
keeps our machine running. And guess what? The machine is about to get bigger. We got solid info that the labs and bases left over from the colony war are all pretty much still functional. Abandoned, but intact. That means the Crimson Fleet gets new hidey holes all across the settled system. So go out there and start making yourselves at home.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right? It's the latest thing you've seen. No exaggerations this time.
Hey, unicorn. Not kidding.
Wait, the mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile and vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, your brain is just going to pop like a soda. Holy shit. You actually found me.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this is turning into a regular Constellation party, isn't it? I should have brought drinks. Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Being captured by Sistef myself plenty of times.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us. You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
See, that's what I like about you, Matsura. A real Renaissance man.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom? You want me to end all this with nothing to show for it? He does seem to be... He has been more entertaining than most hostages. Barrett has some good friends, it seems. Very well. You're all free to go.
It's been a real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the, you know, hurting people and taking their money.
Got nothing to say to you.
He's free to go. I do not encourage you to return. Our business is concluded. See yourselves out.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home. I'm listening. Talk to you later.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait.
I cannot
Is
wait
that-
to meet him. It's been ages since
And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf.
Just go easy.
Now, look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned, the romance fades. Plus the Frontier's a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine at this point. You don't want to get dragged down in the gravity of my genius. I get it. Let me know if you change your mind.
Barrett, the book I left for you in the room is about the commonality of spiritual beliefs. Did you?
We've
have a
always
chance to
considered
read it?
ourselves explorers.
Yes,
This
Mateo.
really is uncharted
Aware of
territory.
those
isn't it?
philosophical stances already.
I find it to be truly fascinating how so many beliefs have so much in common. Don't you?
Yet so much differs between the philosophies. Surely that is also significant.
I think about that too, but things involving humans may be flawed in translation, don't you think?
If the methodology leads to alternative conclusions, perhaps the premise itself is flawed.
Oh, I have the perfect text for you. It clears it all up. I'll leave it in your room when I have a moment.
All right, Mateo. We'll have to pick this up another time.
Make sure you flush your jetpack vents when you hit dry land.
I feel...
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the... All of our products come highly recommended by... And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer. I've never left the planet, so no, I do not. Yes, by all means. Good luck on all your adventures.
Something to report?
You're out there a lot, right? In space. What are you seeing?
We're close to the action here in Barrett. Prime position to report on the big stories.
I bet whoever
Welcome
came
to
up with
SSNN.
bad news travels
If you're
fast
part of the David Barrett
wasn't
camp,
taking
you're
interstellar
liable to
distances into
burst.
account.
We spend hundreds of hours digging into stories, sorting the lies from the damned lies. Then David performs a 2-minute segment and wins an award. Who'd have a problem with that? A cog in the machine. If you mean literally, Nadia Mufaz, head researcher of the office. So if we got any facts wrong, I'm the one who files your complaint into the shredder. You're really unusual. Sounds like you know him personally. Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you really work for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things. Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me? You certainly get around. I'm surprised that branch has any customers left, the number of times it's been held up. But I thought the Rangers had finally managed to get a handle on it. I heard there was a standoff. That true? I'd say I'm surprised, but this... What happened to the robbers? You did what? I mean, you're well-spoken, but a hostage negotiator? I'll do some research and make sure that checks out. These things are often... messy. That's really good news. You were there. You were involved in... Any comment on the Freestar Rangers? Haven't... Huh. Stories like this always fire. Thanks for the interview. If you have a new story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee. Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit state. And you are an eyewitness with... So what were the pirates...
Tell them about the ore. That was quite a lucrative operation.
Bad blood between the fabled constellation has all the markings of... So what's your role in all this? Wow, an actual member of Constellation graces my office. Do we bow? Maybe smoke a pipe? So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph? How heartwarming. Constellation banding together with some dusty miners? I like it. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, and take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report. You have another story for me?
hatch.
Anything I can help you with? Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
What up, Greg? You hear me? Old Greg.
Okay, no problem.
Why is my... Why is my game audio not working now? Yo, Greg, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sure, have at it.
I'm not getting my freaking game audio now. Why is this being so annoying? Let me see. That's just strange. What the heck? Oh, you can? That is weird. No, I can't hear my game audio. What the heck?
Okay, no
Why
problem.
is this stuff such a piece of crap? Shipbuilder. What am I doing here? No, what I want to do is change the hotkeys for my ship though. So like apparently I have to do it in here, but I don't know how to do that. It's like, let's see. Suppressor, missile launcher, weapon 1, missile 2. Okay. Maybe I can switch these or something.
Sure, have at it.
Okay, this is weird. Let me back out of the call and get back in because I can't hear my game audio. This is bullshit. Hold on.
Okay, no problem.
What the heck?
Sure you can find something you like?
You there?
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Now my game is working. Okay. Nice. So basically
Okay, no problem.
there's a way to frickin' change the way my weapons are binded. So we gotta upgrade ship.
When I did it, it was like the app for the Xbox controller because it needed to update and shit. So I went in that app and then I changed it in there. I think.
Oh no, you're good. I'm talking about on this game. So on the game, I'm trying to like figure out how to change like my controller's fine. It just it makes the lasers Y, and I don't want them to be in that spot. Let me see. Your saved device is available. Okay, hold on. Starfield. How do you change ship weapon buttons?
These are the top results.
Go into spaceport, target attack, press B, and get in the building mode. Okay, go into spaceport, press B to go into build mode. So I want shipbuilder. Go to the weapons tab. Where's the freaking weapons tab? Okay. You can move the weapons to different buttons.
Yeah, normally it should be easy to find.
Yeah, it's being freaking stupid, dude. Like weapon 0, 1, 2. All I want to do is move the, That's so freaking annoying. Oh well.
Okay.
The one thing I do want to do is change the colors of it, so I do want to change the color. I like the Batmobile, and
Batmobile?
I want all the colors to be the same as the Batmobile.
Oh, I get it.
Oh man, how's your day, bro?
It was long, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, not bad. So, brother, I got an MRI today on my leg, on my Achilles. So, we'll see what the results of that are.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just hoping that, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Gotta await the results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When do you think you'll know?
Good question. The doctor's gotta look at it. It's in my chart now, like that little thing where they save your stuff. So, I'll probably find out in Vegas, honestly. Like, I probably won't know for a day or two. So she's gotta look at it and stuff. I wonder why. Oh, color 2. You gotta change all the colors. Oh, come on. Wish I could just, like, go unanimously and change everything. Because, like, color 3, black. Okay. And then color 1, black. Color 2, we also want that to be black. Alright, that looks so much better, dude. Color 3, we want that to be black.
I'm looking. I don't think you're. I can't see.
Is it not, streaming to you or something?
Yeah. Oh, it says you're sharing your screen. Hold on. Yeah. It's just blank though. Oh, that's okay. You gotta do these multiple choices.
Oh, multiple choices. Yeah, I do like multiple choice though. That was my freaking
Yeah.
favorite.
I know the answer's there. I just gotta find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like the questions were less bullshit when it's multiple choice because I'm like, well, they were technically on the page, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is looking a lot better with all this all black. I'm liking it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna do ball peen hammer. I'm gonna go with that one.
Nice.
No. Engineer's hammer. Yeah, sure.
Asking you about fucking hammers and stuff?
Yeah, dude, this is silly.
What tool to use and all that jazz, kinda?
Just the different types of tools. It's way more than it needs to be.
Like, I don't know, I just bang on it with whatever's available.
Like, there's only so much shit around, buddy. We gotta get stuff up.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna use my snap-on tools. I only use snap-on tools.
Yeah.
Dude, my ship is looking damn good. I'm loving it. I think I made everything black on it that I can. What does that mean? All items will be moved to the cargo hold.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably one of the things will move.
Yeah, but see, it's all black now, so I think it looks a lot better.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah, I want to find out how to change the weapon bindings. Look at Reddit. Okay, okay, hold on. So let me go. Okay.
Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
Hit the flight check button. Okay. Oh, there we go. Weapons. Oh, okay. WO is left trigger. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so left trigger I want to be the missile launcher.
Makes sense.
W1 is right trigger. I want that to be the laser, because I want that to be... Yeah, laser, missile launcher, and then W2 is Y. I want that to be the suppressor that knocks out their systems.
Oh, yeah, the EM.
Yeah, dude. Thank the Lord. That's a huge improvement. I'm so happy I figured that out. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's big. Okay, oh, give me a second. Yeah, Dad, what's up?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you can be carrying on. You can get a free check bag too, I think, but I got plenty of room in my check bag if you wanna just use my check bag. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I think American Airlines gives you a free one. Yeah, I always. Yeah, if you need an space, I got a space in mine. So just bring bag on, just bring carry on.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
What time are you guys leaving?
Okay, I'm back. Alright. I'm kind of serious about finding that gear. So, lithium iron sealant fiber. Lithium iron sealant fiber. I think this chick might sell them all.
There's a bit more in the back. Oh, please, take a...
Nice, and you have all the money.
Yeah, dude. Lithium iron. I think I got plenty of iron, but I'm still gonna buy it. Lithium iron sealant was the big one.
Sealant, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 20 of them, dude.
Ooh, nice.
It's fiber I think I needed. I think I might have all of them now. I think I might have enough.
Thanks for coming in.
Because if I need more, I can just come back here. Lithium iron fiber. Sealant. Yep, I got the sealant. I think I got... Well, let's see if she has lithium. I'm not sure if I got lithium.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look.
I just want to get this mission done. I said what? Lithium? Oh, I'm not sure. I think I might have that on my ship. Let me...
Appreciate the business.
I think we might be good to go, baby.
Okay, yeah, because I'm about to basically done with this.
Okay. Okay, lithium iron fiber. Lithium iron fiber. Lithium iron fiber. Lithium fiber. Lithium fiber. F. And sealant. Okay, so I do not have everything I need. I need more fiber.
It is like that sometimes.
Starfield, where to buy fiber? Jemison Mercantile, where's that at? Starfield, where is Jemison Mercantile? Oh, that's where I was just at. Okay, so I can sit outside and wait there. Is what I can do. Wait on a bench and then it'll redo it. So, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Vasco. I got a new gun, this Beowulf gun, so my old Grendel was kind of weak. This one's kind of the rifle version of that, so it's not great for me. Okay, let's sit. We're gonna wait 24 hours. Oh, it's universal time, so I only have to wait 12 hours on this planet. Because, like, things are relative. Woo! We'll get some fiber from this Jemison Mercantile. Okay, Sarah, why are you getting up so close?
She likes you.
Oh shit, I'm encumbered.
You got all the fiber.
Yeah, dude, crap, man, I'm way encumbered. That kind of stinks. So I need fiber. Okay.
If you don't see if it belongs on your ship, then oh, please take a.
Let's see, I want resources. Fiber. What the heck? She doesn't have any. Wonder if I could sell some of my gear. I think I have like a pack. Yeah, O2 Filter Navigator Power Pack. 2 million. Sell that. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't need this one anymore. What's I gonna sell? Whip Shank, I don't need that. Grendel, I don't need that. Keep that. Okay, Cutter. Okay, now I'm fine, but that's
Thanks
weird.
for shopping at
So I
Jemison
guess I need to
Mercantile.
sit and wait another 12 24 hours real quick. Okay. I'm gonna get another beer. Woo!
Are you, do you want to play a couple of those games?
Well, I'd have to download it probably. Because I don't have it, right? Send me the link to it.
We can play them when you get back. Let's see, I don't know how to send you the link.
Alright, I'm back. Back from the past. Woo!
I sent it in the Discord,
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually see it at the bottom. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can get the frickin' fiber.
If you don't see, hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please take a look.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna get off, actually. Try to go to bed.
Alright. Ooh, we got some fiber here. I get everything I need.
Thanks for coming in.
Alright, big man.
Yeah, I'll see you later, bud.
Alright,
Enjoy your
bye
night.
later, man. Okay. Okay, cool. I got all the gear I need. I'm carrying too much. Come on. Are you serious? How much am I over? By 7 pounds? How much iron do I need?
How can I be of service, Captain?
I wonder if I can give
Yeah, what is it? Feel free to drop some.
give her the
Bye-bye.
I give her all the iron? Okay.
Closing ship. We've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
Take it easy.
Ah, ready for you.
Yeah. Well, 6.
What the heck is that? I don't want first contact.
Good day, Captain.
Good day, Vasco.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any before you arrived. Now that we know what's out there.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Hey there!
Wow.
Hi!
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that. We've got strict rules around here.
We didn't believe. No matter the outcome, I won't. Actually, you seem to be missing some. Why don't we hold off until you have everything?
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum. Bracken, hey. Glad to hear what... Until later.
Now that you're here, excellent. I'll have them stowed away for safekeeping. We'll bring them. Is that everything now? Oh, righto. Oh, if you would be so kind, we lost our landing shot. Not all of us, mind you, just myself. I'm not worried. I'm confident we'll be able to hire it. Sure, it may increase the debt we owe those people, but... Splendid. Oh, we'll see you on your ship then.
Indeed. It is thanks to you that we are able to settle on this.
Careful waving them. Fancy gun around.
Docking complete, Captain.
This is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated.
It's hot. Not in a bad way, though.
I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. The possibilities are limitless. Oh my. It's almost too much. I could do without some of the terms of this agreement, but if this is... I did it! How exciting it is to be the captain who... Just think, if you hadn't had the courage to approach us when no one else would, we might still be stuck up there. I'm not sure yet. For now, it will stay in orbit, but it's possible we may need to dismantle or just... Of course, it would... So I suppose it would do to seek an interested party and donate it for historical... First, we need to meet with the settlement. Once we take care of that business, we'll begin the process of shuttling the rest of our people down and resettling them. I'm confident that with a few adjustments, we'll be able to assimilate into society and... I see. It's not enough to Well, I must say I'm disappointed. I can't say I'm surprised. Anyway, we don't have much to pay you with, but...
Captain, greetings.
Anyone else nervous about... Just me? Okay. Are you the one who helped us? I can't thank you enough.
I hope there is still a significant security role for me in our new life in Paradiso.
I have things for you. picked up something you might be interested in. Can I help? I'd be happy to carry. I certainly do. Bye. I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
Noel, whenever you're bored, I've got a seat in the ship with your name on it.
I don't know. I have a lot of work to do.
What are you working on, if you don't mind me asking?
Analyzing some of Sarah's recent data from the field. We're going to collaborate on a study.
She doesn't know you're working this hard, does she?
I've always worked hard. That was the only way that I could get here. My work is all I have. No wealth, no connections. And my timing is all wrong.
You've earned the right to be here, Noel.
Maybe I'll take you up on that seat sometime. After I get some more work done.
I'm all ears.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. No. Funny story, caught this one stealing my ship. Only reason I didn't turn her in is because we have the same last name.
Dad.
All right. That's my one. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi. Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're they're the good guys, but I don't. Okay, we'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Yeah. Why anyone would want to live somewhere so old is beyond me.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Yeah, and the Coast have been coasting on that for 10 generations now. Solomon's always a larger-than-life figure if you read the histories, but if you just listen to a few recordings of the man, he was simple. Just wanted to keep moving forward. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Something you need?
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
You know I went to chef school?
Everyone, I want to do your business quick. Well.
By preserving the heritage of Aquila City, we provide a vital service to those Morris. You can be assured that our vault is the most secure. Not as much as we used to. Ever since Marshal Blake. There was a time those lock gang boys would be in here so... Gotta hand it to Marshal Blake, though. He's really got them on the run. One thing I can't say is I've never been a hostage before, and... well, I think I've had my fill of that for a while. In a word, there. Some of the old families. Yes, we've got items in our vault that have been passed down from generations. I like to think that the entire heritage of Aquila City is stored right here for safekeeping. And me? Well, I'm the protector of that heritage. Glad to have your patronage.
Family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this. I've just been trying not to... All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. God, family business just wasn't something I wanted to get in. God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I needed. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. All right.
One quiet day.
Aquila City is really the heart of the freestyle.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. Give me a sec. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with...
What do you want? Well, that's not your decision, is it? Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room, here. Key. All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think.
The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first. There. Found it. Well, you ain't wrong. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep... Well, it could just be a coincidence, as the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw... Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave. This is Shaw Gang territory, and they're usually not willing to talk. Huh? What was that? Break out those mining skills in a cave like this. Show me what you got. what sort of contraband these smugglers are running.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Tough. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You'd better lend us a hand.
Last mistake you'll make.
Go back.
Must be too tired.
Now, you know who I am.
I guess I owe you something. Get out of here before I change my mind.
We're... Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax, we're fine. Go ahead. Time for that. Just, what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clue.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark. I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship. Likewise, you know where to find us.
Ahoy, Captain!
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment.
I'm glad you're back.
But now, well, it's clearly money well spent. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
I used to be an actuary. Now...
One day,
We're close to the action here.
My source is back. What a sordid mess. You've got some other source. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in extortion, death threat. Not going to say. I will never, ever give up my source. If anybody asks about you, they get the... I genuinely don't know how people like that can live with them. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, all of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say... Most Rangers don't take down one of the Council of Governors. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech, their stock has already taken a beating. Any comment? For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not...
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood. Ah, gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow. And the iron's always been good to me.
Just don't challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. That one's all on me. The Eye is the nickname for the star station. Think of it as one big telescope. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves. Mateo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair. Like the whole time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intent. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission. That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand, though. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to sift through. And Constellation can slide a credit or two your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right? Then we're hand in hand in agreement. Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from... It's a long tale to tip your ear on. But if you ever thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but... if you do go there...
I have something I need to discuss with you. Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigate. It was a branch of the United Colonies Navy. A small fleet of ships outfitted. Basically, a military version of Constellation. If you want to help, I feel like I need to give... Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending and money. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the star. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was... That depends on your definition. Discover a rare neutron star, and no one cares. But slap a picture of a kooky... It's all about the propaganda. What gets the people excited. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my opt. It elevates me to these positions of authority. But all I want to do is... Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve. It's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. So frustrating. my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just... I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you. It's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Greetings, Captain.
Oh, you're going to regret this.
Enemy damage registered. It is unwise to remain hostile towards us. Do not attempt combat with us.
Don't leave any of that behind. Not another one for me. I guess they ran away. Barrett once told me that he watched spacers strip an entire abandoned star station down to the depth. Today, if they've got anything worth taking. This gambling machine looks functional. If we could find the missing numbers, perhaps we'd be able to win the jackpot for ourselves. can sift through this place, but spacers rarely leave behind anything that holds value.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.